there at £20 only at 20. At £20, who's going on? At 20, 30 now at 30. At 30, where's 40? At £30 in the sale room. At 30, where's 40? At £30, fair warning then, selling, make no mistake. At 30, we're all short, 40's bid. At 40, sorry, at 40, where's 50? 40 here at 40, where's 50? At £40, on Rosbery's live at 40. I'm holding for a moment because it still seems great value. At £40, who's got 50 where? And selling then at 40, gavels raised at £40, and we sell away at 40. Lot 58. And I start straight in here at £20 only at 20 now. At 20 can I have 30. At £20 at 20, looking for 30. At £20 at 20, who's got 30 where? At £20, looking for 30. 30, 40 now. At 40 is bid. At 40, where's 50? At £40 at 40, who's got 50 where? At £40 only at 40. At 40, fair warning at 40. We're all short, gavels raised. At 40, £50 bid. At 50, where's 60? At £50 at 50, 60 now at 60. At 60, where's 70? At £60, who's got 70 where? At £60, who's got 70 now? At £60, are we all sure? At 60, gavels raised and selling at 60. Fair warning, all done. At £60, and I sell. Lot 59, the embroidered wedding. And I can start straight in here at £10 at 110. At 110, who's got 120 where? 120, thank you. 120, 120, where's 130? On invaluable only at 120. At 120, I'm selling. Make no mistake online. At 120 seems great value. If you're there online, come back. At 120, but I'm selling and the gavel's raised. Fair warning. At 120 is on invaluable and selling at 120. Make no mistakes here at 120. Thank you. 11942. Lot number 60. The cash school there, 19th century. And 220 has bid 240 now. At 240, I have at 240. At 240, looking for 260. At 240, who's got 260 where? At 240, looking for 260 from you. At 240, where's 260? At 240, fair warning, 260 new place. At 260, on the sale room at 260. At 260, where's 280? At 260, looking for 280 now. At 260, fair warning, all short. At 260. 280 just in time at 280. At 280 on invaluable. 300 I have. At 300. Are you there on invaluable? At 300. Fair warning, I'm selling to the sale room at £300. All done now on the sale room. Lot 61. The silver enamelled model there. And I can start straight in at £100. 100, I'm underway. £100 at 100, 110, 110, 130, 140, 150, 150, 160, 170, 170, 180 now, 180. At 180, I've got you there, 180. Where's 190? At £180. At 180, where's 190? At £180. Are we all done this time? At 180. Fair warning, I'm selling. At 180. Are we all done now? 180. Last chance to bid online. Lot 62. The seated butter there, 19th, 20th century. And where do we see this? I can start straight in at £20 only. 480 we're up to now at 480 at 480. Pre-auction bidding there, £480 at 480. Looking for 500 where? At £480 at 480, where's 500? At 480 for sure. Gavels raised. At 480. Pre-auction bidding there, 480. All on invaluable at 480. 9483. Lot 63, the lacquer papier mache mirror case there. And I can start straight in at 80, 90, 100, 110, 110, 120 now, 120, 130, 130, 140, 150. I've got you 150, 160, and 160, 170. I have you 170. At 170, come back online. 170, 180, 190, 190, 200, 220, 220, 240, 260, 260. At 260 now, 260. at 260, 280 new place at 280, 280, 300 now, at 300. I have you at 300, at 300. Where's 320? At 300. Come back on Rosebery's Live at 300. Fair warning. Gavel's raised at £300. If we're sure this time, at 300. Make no mistake, we're selling £300 on Rosebery's Live. Lot 64. The red sandstone figure there of attendance. Central India, 12th century. And where do we see this? Who'll start me at 300. I'm looking for £300. Start me at 300. At 300 where? At 300. At 300. 200. 200. 200. I've got interest at 50. Incredibly low. At 50 now. At 50. 60. Thank you. Awake at 60. 60. 70 now. At 70. At £70 at 70. At 70. 80. 90 now. At 90. At £90 at 90. At £90. 90. 100. 110. At 110. At 110. At 110. 120. 130 now. 130. At 130. At 130. 140. At £140. At 140 now. At 140. 150. Thank you. 150. At 150. 160. 170. At 170. At £170. At 170. 180 now. 180. At £180. At 180. Who's going on? At 180. Where's 190? At £180. Look for 190 from you. At £180. I'm selling. Make no mistake. At 180. Fair warning. All short. At 180. We're all done now. 180 on Rosebery's Live. 190. New place. At 190. Thank you. 190. New place. At 190. 200 now. At 200. Still seems great value here. At 200 on Rosebery's Live. At 200. Gavel's raised. So come back on the sale room. At 200. It's on Rosebery's Live and selling. Fair warning now. 200. Thank you, Rosebery's Live. Lot 65. The incense burner, 3 in the lot there. And I can start straight in at £50 only at 50. At £50 at 50. At £50 at 50. We're 60 now. At £50. I'll give you 60 from you. At £50 at 50. At £50 at 50. Looking for 60. At 50. 60's bid. At 60. We're 70. At £60 on Rosebery's Live. At 60. At £60. I'm selling. Make no mistake. With you on Rosebery's Live. We're all short. At 60, still seems great value. 60 and selling to Rosebery's Live at 60 against you all now. 60. Lot 66. The Qajar blue and white floral pottery there. 19th century Persia. And I start 260, 280, 300 I'm bid. At 300 I have to go. At 300 now. At 300 I'm bid. At 300. At 300, 320 now. 320 I have. At 320. At 320, I'm going to 340. At 320. At 320. Who's got 340 now? At 320 on commission at 320. At 320, all done now at 320. Looking for 340. All done at 320. Lot 67. The copper mounted cut glass hooker base there, possibly European 19th century, and we start straight in at £20 only at 20. At £20, unusual hooker base there at 20. At 20, at 20, where's 30? At £20 now at 20, looking for 30 where? At £20 at 20. All done then. Fair warning against you all at 20. Fair warning. Lot 68, the standing portrait there, India 19th century, and I start straight in at £50 at 50. At 50, 60 now. Thank you. 60. At 60, at 60, 70 where? At £60 now at 60, looking for 70 where? At £60 at 60, who's got 70 now? At £60, I'm looking for 70 from you. Still seems great value. At 60, who's got 70 now? At 60, 70 is bid. Thank you at 70. On Rosebery's Live, first there at 70. You there on the sale room? I can see you thinking about it. At £70, I'm selling. Come back on the sale room, yes or no? At £70. It's on Rosebery's Live at 70. Lot 69, the folios there, and 2 in the lot, and I can start straight in at £100 at 100. At 100, 110, thank you, 110, 120, 120, 130 I'm up to. At 130, at 130, 130 now. At 130, where's 140? At 130, who's got 140 where? At 130, for sure, all done. At £130, 140 just in time, thank you, Rosebery's Live. At 140, I look for 150. At 140. On Rosebery's Live at 140. If we're all sure. At 140. All done now. 140. Lot 70. The portrait there, and I can start straight in at £100. I'm underway at 100 at £100 at 100 now. On Rosebery's Live at 100, 110 at 110 at 110 at 110 at 110 at 110, 120, 120, 130 now, 130 at 130, 140 at 140, 150 at 150 at 150, 160. You're back at 160 at 160. Where's 170? 160. Look at the 170 for me at 160. We're all done. Gavels raised and standing at 160. Fair warning. Lot 71. The group of small silver inlaid vidgery vessels there, group of them, and £90. I start at 90 at £90 at 90 on the sale room at 90. I'm afraid at 90. Sale room 100. Thank you. 100 now at 100, 110, 120, 120. I have at 120 on the sale room at 120. Where's 130 now? 130. I have at 130 at 130. Looking for 140. Where at 130? Gavels raised on Rosebery's Live at 130. 140 new place at 140. 150 at 150 at £150 at 150 at 150 at 150. Gavels raised now at 150. Fair warning 160 at 160 at 160. Where's 170 at 170? I have at 170. 180 now at 180 at 180 at £180 at 190 at £180. All done then at 180. Looking for 190. Just in time. 190 bid at 190. Looking for 200 now. At 190, 200 I have. At 200, looking for 220. At 200, Gavels raised. Come back in at 220. At 200 we have. And selling then, 2 Rosebery's Live at £200. Fair warning. Lot 72. The copper lotter there, and I can start straight in at £20 only at 20. At £20 at 20, 30. Where? At 20 now. At 20 I have at 20. At 20 where's 30? At 20, 30's bid. At 30 where's 40? At £30 at 30 on the sale room. At 30 where's 40? At £30 I'm saying to the sale room. Fair warning. Last chance to bid. Are we all sure? We've seen it. Fair warning at 30. Gavels raised and selling away then at 30. Lot 73, the large copper lotter there, 17th century and 90's bid at 90 now, 90, 100, at 100, 110, at 110, at 110, 120 now, 120, at 120, at 120, where's 130, at 120, where's 130, at £120, at 120, who's got 130, at 120, all done, at 120, all done now, 120. Lot 74. The Safavid portrait there of a kneeling cleric, Persia, dated 1032, and I start trading at £300. At £300. I'm on the way at 300. At £300. At 300. At 300. Looking for 320. At £300. 320. 340. 340 now. At 340. At 340. At 340. At 340. 340, 340, at 340. Get chains for me. Get chains for me. At 340, at 340. Here at 340, at 340. In advance at 340, at 340. And selling 340. Right on valuable. 340. We sell 380 just in time at 380. 380, 400 now. At 400. At 400. I can't see the salary platform. Thank you. At 400, at £400, at 400, at 400, at 400, at £400, all done then and selling at 400. Sorry, I'm just getting you to do that for me. Lot 75. The seated deity there, circa 1720, and I can start straight in at 180 this time, at £180 at 180, at 180, 180, 190, 190 now, 200, at £200 at 220, at 220, 240 now, at 240, at 240, at 240, looking for 260 from me, at 240, who's got 260 next? At 240, I look for 260, at 240, we're all sure now, at 240, 260, just in time there. At 260, looking for 280 now. At 260, fair warning, all short at 260. Thank you, Rosbery's live. Lot 76. The hardwood shutters there, North Africa 20th century, and I start straight at £20 only at 20. At 20 I have, at 20, at 20, where's 30? At £20, 30 I'm bid at 30 in America, at £30 at 30, where's 40 now? At £30 I'm looking for 40, at £30 only on the sale room and I'm selling, 40 on Rosebery's live, at 40, where's 50 now? At £40 at 40 I'm looking for 50, 50's bid back in America on the sale room, at £50 now at 50 I look for 60, at £50 I have, at £50, 60 thank you at 60, at £60 at 60, where's 70 now at 60, at 60 looking for 70, 70's bid, at 70, at £70 at 70, 80's bid at 80, at £80, 90's bid at 90, at 90 where's 100, at £90, 100's bid, at 100 I have, at 100 where's 110, at £100 on Rosebery's live, 110 on the sale room, at 110, at £110 at 110 where's 120, at 110, 120 thank you, 120 where's 130, at 120 who's got 130 where, at 120 all done then at 120, 130 I have, at 130, at 130 where's 140, at 130, 140 now, at 140, where's 150? At 140 pounds, 150, I have at 150. At 150, 160, where? At 150, all done. Gavels raised and selling at 150, 160's bid. At 160, 170, 170. Fair warning, holding here at 170, come back on Rosebery's live. Gavels raised 180, at 180 now, 180, 190, thank you, 190. At 190, we're creeping along at 190, where's 200? At 190, 200 I have at 200. At 200, 220 I have now at 220. At 220. At 220, all short. At 220, all done now. Fair warning at 220. Are we all short? At £220, all done. Thank you. Lot 77. The turquoise glazed figure of a seated lion there, Iran, 12th century. And I can start straight in at 4,000. I'm underway at 4,000. At 4,000. The seated lion there at 4,000. At 4,000. 4,002. Thank you. 4,002. At 4,002. I got you there at 4,004. At 4,004. At 4,004. 4,006. 4,008. Thank you. At 4,008. At 4,800. At 4,008. Where's 5,000 now? At 4,008. At 4,008 for the first time. You're coming back online. At 4,008 for sure. Fair warning then. At £4,800. Looking for 5,000 from you. All short now. 4,008. Lot 78. The silver brass box there, late 19th century, and I start straight in at £300, at 300, at 300, at 300, 320, 320, 340, 340, thank you, 340, 360, 360, 380, at 380, we're up to 380, at 380, at 380, where's 400? At 380, who's got 400 where? At £380, all done now, at 380, 400 just in time, at 400, I've got you there, on the salary at 400, where's 20? At £400, all done then at 400. Fair warning now at 400. Lot 79, the Tibetan brass ewer there, and I can start straight in at £50 only at 50, at 50, at 50, at £50 at 50, where's 60? At £50, who's going on to 60 where? At £50 at 50, 60, thank you, at 60 where's 70? At £60 at 60, we're all short. At £60, all done then at 60, fair warning. Fair warning now at 60. Lot 80. The two knee-length dresses there, and I can start straight in. Should be a phone on this. A phone? No. Okay, thank you. And where do we see this? Start me at 700. Look at the £700. Start me at 700. Where's £700? Look at the 700. At 700. Where? Look at the 700. 500 then. Anyone looking at £500? At 500. At £500. At 500. At £500. 300 if you like. 300 bid. Thank you. At 300. At 320 now. 320. 320. Online at 320. 320. Where's 340? At 320. We're online at 320. On the sale room. Fair warning of selling. Make no mistake. At £320. With you on the sale room. Fair warning. Hold it 340 now. At 340. At 340. 360. 360. Thank you. At 360. All done now. And selling away on the sale room at 360. Lot 81. The engraving there, the accents on paper, and £600 is bid at 600. Thank you. At 600 is bid. At 600 now, looking for 50. At £600, who's going on to 50? At £600, who's got 50 where? At 600 on the sale room and selling then at £600. We're holding here at 650. New place, welcome at 650. At 650. 700 now. 700 I have. At 700, thank you, sale room. At 700. At 700, where's 750? At £700. Come back on Rosebery's Live. At 700. The gavel's raised. Selling then at 700. We're all short 750. At 750. 800 I have. Thank you, sale room. At £800. At 800. Where's 850? At 800. I'm looking for 850 now. At £800 on the sale room. I'm looking for 850. Come back to me on Rosebery's Live. At £800. The gavel's raised. Fair warning. Last chance to bid. Come back on Rosebery's Live. Lot 82. The bronze nut cutter there. And I start straight at £20 at 20 in the form of a horse at £20 at 20. At £20 at 20. Looking for 30 now. At £20. Who's got 30 where? At £20 at 20. All done. Fair warning. At £20. We're all short now. 20. Last chance. At 20. Lot 83. The embroidered tent hanging there, and I start straight in at £300 at 300. I'm underway at 300. At £300 at 300. At £300 at 300. Where's 320? With you on the sale room. At 300. I'm looking for 320 where? At £300 at 300. Where's 320? At £300. All done at 300. Fair warning now. At £300. All sure. Lot 84. The walrus ivory hilted steel dagger there. And I start straight in at £3,000. I'm underway at 3,000. At 3,000 for the dagger there at 3,000. At 3,000. 3,2. Thank you. At 3,2. 3,4. 3,4. At 3,6. Yep. At 3,6. At 3,006. 3,8 now. At 3,008. At 3,008. You going on? At 3,008. At 3,008. I look for 4,000. At 3,008. All done then at 3,800 for sure. At £3,800. All done now. Lot 85. The three pottery dishes there. And I start straight in at £20 at 20. At £20 at 20. At 20 at 20. Where's 30 now? At 20. Looking for 30. 30's bid at 30. At 30. On the sale room at 30. Where's 40? At £30 at 30. Who's got 40 where? At £30 if we're all sure. I'm selling. Make no mistake. Seems good value this at 30 and selling. Gavel's raised at £30 in the sell away. At 30, 40 bid at 40 now. At 40, at 40, where's 50? 50 I have at 50. At 50, where's 60? At £50 I'm looking for 60. At £50 we're short. At 50 we're all done on the sale room. Selling at 50. Fair warning. Lot 86. The Biddery silver inlay bottle there. And I start straight in at £30 at 30 only. At 30 now. At £30 at 30. Where's 40? At £30. 40's bid at 40 now. 40 on the sale room. At £40. Sale room was first. At 40, 50. Thank you. At 50. 50's bid at 50. Where's 60? 60's bid. At 60, where's 70? At £60. At 60, who's got 70 where? At £60. At 60, where's 70? 70's bid now. At 70, where's 80? At £70 on the sale room at 70, looking for 80 from you. At £70 on the sale room at 70. At £70 on the sale room, 80's bid now. 80 at new pace, 80. At £80 at 80. Fair warning, I'm selling. At £80, 90 new pace. On Rosebery's Live at 90, 100 now. At 100 on Rosebery's Live at 100, where's 110? At £100 at 100, where's 110? At £100, gavels raised. At 100, I'm selling away. At £100, fair warning. Thank you, Rosebery's Live. Thank you. Lot 87, the engraved copper vase there, North India, 19th century. And where do we see this? I can start straight in at £30 and 30. At £30 and 30. £30. Are we all short at 30? All done then? Fair warning, all short at 30. Last chance. At £30 against you all now. 30. Here at £30. All short. Lot 82, engraved magic bowls there, Persia and India, 18th century. Where do we see this? Start me at 300. I'm looking at 300. At 300 where? At 300. I'm looking for 300 from you. At 300 do I see? At 300 where? 300. How about 200? Start bidding, please. At £200. At 200. At 200. 100 if you like. 100. For 100. At 100. Seems good value there. £100. 100. 50 then. Look at 50. 30 is bid at £30. 30. At 30 now, 40. 40. £40 at 40. Who's got 50 where? At £40. Who's got 50 now? At £40. All done then. At 40. Fair warning. Coming in on Rosebery's Live. At 40. All done then. 40. All done at 40. Lot 9, the 2 Kajar Polygrove, decorated possibly tiles there. Lots of interest in auction bidding on this. I was going to start at 300, but the internet jumped to 1100. Oh, to £1,100 pre-auction there. As £1,100 pre-auction bidding. As 11, I'm looking for 1,200 now. As £1,100, 1,200 where? As 1,100, 1,200. Thank you. 1,200 with. I have to get 1,200 with you at 12. At £1,200 at 1,200 on Rosebery's Live at £1,200 with you on Rosebery's Live. Looking for 1,300 now at 1,200 on Rosebery's Live. The gavel's raised with Rosebery's Live and selling in America for £1,200. All done now. Lot number 90, the Indian embroidered and a pleat hanging there. And where we see this, I can start straight in at £20 only at 20. At 20, looking for 30. At £20 now at 20. Who's got 30 where? At 20, 30's bid now on the sale room at 30. 40, I have 40. 40, where's 50? At £50. At 50, where's 60? Where's £60? At 50 on the sale room. At £50 on the sale room. Gavel's raised. Selling to you on the sale room at £50. Fair warning. Thank you. Lot 91. The standing portrait there. And I got straight in at £50 only at 50. At 50. At 50, where's 60? At 50. 60 now. 60 a bid. At 60. On invaluable. At £60. On invaluable at 60. At £60. Looking for 70 now. At £60. At 60. All done and selling. 70, thank you. At 70. On Live at 70 on bid. At £70 on Rosebery's Live. Looking for 80 from you. At £70. Look for 80 now. At £70. Gavel's raised. Selling at 80's bid at 80. At £80 at 80. Where's 90? At £80 at 80. Where's 90 now? At £80 on Rosebery's Live and selling. Fair warning at 80 and we sell away at £80. Thank you. Lot 92. The Kajar Rose and draw in there. And I start straight in at £100 at 100. I'm underway at 110. Thank you. 110, 130, 40, 150, 160, at 160, 160, 170 now. At 160, 170 now. In Italy at 170, where's 180? At 170, I look for 180 now. At £170, gavel's raised. No mistake. Sure, and selling then at 170 to Rosebery's Live. Thank you. Lot 93, the 3 rib brass spice boxes there, North India, late 18th century. And Stormy pounds, looking for 100. 100 where? I look for 100. 80 bid, thank you. I'll take the bid at 80. 80, thank you. 80. 80, where's 90? That's £80 now on invaluable. 80, where's 90? That's £80. Fair warning then. That's 80. 90's bid at 90. At 90, where's 100? At £90, I'm looking for 100 from you. At £90, 100, thank you. 100, where's 110? At £100 on Rosebery's Live. 100, 110. 110 now, looking for 120. At 110, I look for 120 from you. At £110, 120, 120, thank you. At 120, 130 now, 130, Rosebery's Live at 130. At 130, Gavel's raised at 130 against you all now and selling at 130. Lot 94. The conical pottery bowl there, 9th to 10th century and later. And straight in at £40 only at 40. At £40 at who's got 50? At 40, 50's bid in Hong Kong at 50, where's 60? At £50 at 50, where's 60? 60 bid now at 70. At 70, where's 80? At £70, 70, where's 80 now? At £70, who's got 80 where? At £70 only and selling it for sure. Selling 80 back in. Thank you, 90 I have. At £90 at 90, where's 100? At £90, where's 100 now? At £90, all done and selling 90. Fair warning, all short and selling at 90. Thank you. Lot 95, the CT portrait young prince there, late 19th century, and I can start straight on £100 at 100. 110, thank you. At 110, 110, 120. At 120 now, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 60. £160 at 160, and advance at 160. At 160, look at 170 from you. 160 to 170 now. At £160, all done and selling all short 160. Lot 96. And I start straight in here at 140 this time at 140. At 140, 140, 150. At 150, 160 now. At £160 at 160, where's 170? At 160, at 160, where's 170? At 160, all done. At 160, fair warning. Lot 97, the engraved bronze lidded box there. 18th century, and I can start straight in at £40 at 40. At £40, £40, 50 I have. At 50, Rosebery's Live at 50, 60, 70 now. At 70 on Rosebery's Live at 70. £70 on Rosebery's Live at 70. At 70, where's 80? At £70 on Rosebery's Live. Selling on Rosebery's Live. Gavel's raised, selling to the Rosebery's Live at 70. Fair warning. Lot 98, the gilt elephant axe there. And where we see this, start me where 300. If you like it, 300 for the elephant axe there, 300 bid. At 300, have it 300, where's 320? At 300 on the sale room at 300. At 300, any advance 300. At £300 with the sale room, fair warning. It's selling on the sale room for £300, fair warning to you all. 300. Lot 99. The underglazed conical bowl there. Iran, 10th, 11th century. £100 is bid at 100 now. 100, where's 110? At £100 I have at 100, where's 110? 110. 110 on the phone at 110. You're still down the sale room. At 1, it's on the phone. At £110, Gavel's raised and selling phone. £110, fair warning. Lot 100, the copper alloy blade there, and 300, and we jumped to 750. 750 pre-auction bidding there. 750 on Rosebery's Live at 750. At 750 pre-auction bidding on Rosebery's Live at £750. Any advance now at 750. Who's got 800 where? At 750. Fair warning, all short and selling for £750. Pre-auction bidding now on Rosebery's Live. Lot 101. The card figure there, and £200 is bid at 200 in advance now. 200 online, Rosebery's live, 200. At 200 I have, at 200. 20 on the sale room first, 220. At 220, sale room 220. 240 now, at 240, 260. At 260. At 260 on the sale room, at 260, 280, 300. At 300 is bid, at 300, where's 20? At 320. At 320, where's 340? At 320. Warning at 320, on invaluable. At 300, it's with you. On invaluable. 340, new place. 340, welcome, Rosebery's live. 360 now, at 360. At 360, on invaluable, at 360. At 360, looking for 380. At 360 for sure. 380. At 380, where's 400? At 380, 400 is bid. At 400. At 400, fair. At 400. Come back on Rosebery's live. It's on invaluable. At 400, the gavel's raised. 420. At 420. At 420. 440, thank you. At 440, where's 460? At 440, come back on Rosebery's live. At 440, it's on invaluable. At 460 now. At 460. At 460, looking for 480 I have. At 480, where's 500? At 480, where's 500 now? At 480, where's 500? At 480, 500 I have. At 500. At 500, where's 550? At 500, 550 now. At 550, where's 600? At 550, where's 600? At 550, 600 now. At 550, all short. At 550, come back on Rosebery. 600 I have. At 600, all going on. 650, thank you. At 650, big quickly on Rosebery's live. Come back to me. At 650, it's on invaluable. At 650, I need 700. At 650, gavel's raised. That morning now. At 650 for all short. With the valuable at 650. $9803. 102. And I start straight in here at. I'm going to take Rosebery's live bit of 300. At 300 on Rosebery's live. 300. I have her at 320 now. 320. At 320. 340. 340. 360. 60 now. 380. 400. 420. 440. 460. 480. 500, 550, 600, 600, 650. At 650, 700, 750, 800. That's £800. At 800, fair warning. That's 800 on Rosebery's live. You're out on invalid. That's 800, fair warning. Gavel's raised. That's 800. Nice. Away. That's £800, fair warning. Lot 103. The deity there. And I start straight in at £200. I'm on the way at 200. At 200, 220, 220, 240, 240 now, 240, 260, 260, 280, at 280, 300, 320, 320 now, at 320, at 320, 320, 340 is there, at 320, looking for 340s next, at 320, all done then, fair warning for sure, at 320, we're all done now, 320, right on the phone, 20, all now, lot 104, the silver inlaid brass hooker base there, two of them in the lot, and I start straight in at £100 only at 100. Seems great value at 100. I'm underway at £100 at 100. Where's 110? At £100 now. At 100. Where's 110? At £100. 110. At 100. Looking for 110. 110 I have at 110. At 110 on Rosebery's line. 110. At 120. 120 on the sale room at 120. 130. At 130. 140. 150. 150. 150. On Rosebery's live at £150. All done now. At 150 with Rosebery's live. And you're out on the sale room. Come back to me at 150. Gavel's raised now. 150. Lot 105. The 10 panel late 19th century. And I can start straight in. Low start here at £50 only at 50, 50, 60 now. Thank you. 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 200, up to £200 at 200 I have. At 200, thank you. At 200 on the salary. At 200, at £200, at 200, any advance. At 200 on the salary. At 200, Gavel's raised now. 220 now. At 220, 220, 240. At 240 on the salary room. At 240. Come back on Rosebery's live. At 240. At 240 for sure. At 240. The Gavel's raised and selling at 240. Come back on Rosebery's live at 240 then. On the salary room at 240. Lot 106. The brass temple bell there. And I start straight at £10 only at 10. Very low start for an 18th century bell there. At £10 only at 10. 20 now at 20. At £20 at 20. Where's 30? At £20 at 20. Who's got 30 where? At £20. All done. 30. 30. At £30 at 30. At £30. 40. 40 at 40. Where's 50? At £40. I look at 50 from me. At £40. Are we all done now? At £40. Fair warning. At 40. Are we all done now? £40 at 40. At £40. All done. 40. Fair warning. All short. 40. 50 bid. At 50. At 50. Looking for 60 now. At £50. 60 bid at 60. Where's 70? At £60 at 60. Where's 70? At £60. Where's 70? £60. All done and selling at 60. Lot 107. The standing portrait there. And I go straight in at £60 at 60. At £60. At 60. Where's 70? At £60. Looking for 70 from me. At £60. Who's got 70 where? At £60. At 60. Where's 70? 70's bid. At 70. At £70 at 70. At 70. Where's 80? At £70. Who's got 80 where? At £70. All done then at 70. Fair warning. Sell room takes it at 70. We're all short. At £70. Selling that at 70. Fair warning. Thank you, sale room. 250571. Thank you. Lot 108. The brass mounted primer there, and I start straight in at £30 only. It's here at 30 at 30. At £30 at 30. At 30. Where's 40 now? At £30. Who's got 40 where? 40's bid at 40. Where's 50? At £40 at 40. Who's got 50? At £40 at 40. Who's got 50? At £40. All done then. Selling at 40 on Rosebery's live. And selling if we're all done at 40. Lot 109. And this time straight in at £480. 80. Well, estimate there at 480, but it's on the market. It's at 480. 500. Thank you. At 500. At 500. 550. 550. 600. 650. 700. Just in time at 700. 750. 750. At 750. You come back online. 800 bid. You're 800. 850. It's 850. 900 bid at 900. 950. At 950. 1,000 bid at 1,000. 1,100. 1,200 bid at 1,200. 1,300. 1,400. 1,500. 1,500. Have 1,600. 1,700. 1,700. Holding here. Thank you. At 1,700. All done. Selling. Aren't invaluable. £1,700 value. 1,800. 1,900. 1,900. Holding here. At 90. 2,000 bid. Thank you. At 2,000. At 2,000. Holding. At 2,000. Fair one. All short. Against him. And selling against you now. At 2,000. We back at £2,000. All done. I'm sorry. Lot 10. Ladies in a flowering garden there, and £100 is bid at 100. At £100 and 100. Where's 110? At 100, 110. Thank you. 110. At 110. At 110. At 110 on Rosebery's live. Sorry. At 110. Rosebud Live at 110. I'm sorry about that. With Rosebud Live at 110. 120, that makes it better. At 120, thank you. The valuable 120. 3 places there. At 120, 130 on sale in Perth. Sorry. 140, 140. 140, 150 on Rosebud Live at 150. I have Rosebud Live at 150. 160. 160 with sale room at 160, 170 on Rosebud Live at 170. 180 on Rosebud Live at 180 on Rosebud Live. 180, 190 on Rosebud Live at 190. On Rosebud Live at 190. At 190, come back sale. 200 on sale room. At 200 now, 220. At 220 on Rosebud 240. At 240. At 260 now, I have 260. At 260, Rosebud Live at 280 on the sale. At 280 on the sale room now. 280 on sale at £280. 280 at £280. Fair warning then. At 280, we're all short. At 280 on the sale room, selling that 280. Lot 111. The group of 6 print and £40 on bid at 40. At £40 at 40. At 40 on Rosebud Live at 40. Where's 50 now? At £40 at 40. Where's 50? At £40. Are we all short? I'm selling 2 Rosebud Live at 40. 50 now. At 50's bid at 50. At 50. 60's bid at 60. At 60. At £60. All done. At 60 and selling away at 60. 70. 70 is 70 on the sale room at 70. At £70. At 70. All done then. Selling away at 70 on the sale room all short. 70. Yeah. Sure. Lot 112, the Safavid border tile, late 17th century, and where we say stop me 1,000, looking for 1,000, about 800. You look at 800 pounds, 800, that's 800 pounds. 600 then, right, 600 pounds, 600. I'm interested at 400. I'm going to tell you at 400 pounds. I'm on the way at 400. At 400 now, 400, 420. Thank you, 420. At 420, 440, 440, 460, 460, 480 now, 480. At 480, it's against draw now at 480. 480 pounds seems great value here. At 480, all done. At 480 pounds. Are we all short? 480. Lot 113. The Cairo Wear alloy lamp there. And I start straight in at £50 only at 50 now. At 50, 60. At 60, 60, 70 now. At 70. At 70. At £70 at 70. Where's 80? At £70 at 70. Where's 80? At £70 at 70. 80 now. 80. At £80 at 80. Where's 90? At £80. Looking for 90 where? At £80 looking for 90. It's like 90. £90 bid at 90 now. At 90 's on the telephone. Who's going on? All done. Selling away then. All short. 90. 111 213. Lot 114. The blue and white potted scribes there. And I start straight at 260 here. At 260 pre-auction bidding here. At 260. 260. Where's 280? 300 now. At 300 I have. At 300. Where's 320? At 320. At 320. Where's 340? At 320 is at 340. At 320. At £320 at 320. Where's 340? At 320. All done. Selling away then on Rosebud Live. At 320. Lot number 115. The gilt bronze fragment there. Head of a Buddha tie, 15th century. And where do we see this? 100. Looking for 100 on this. 100 where? £100. I'm looking for 100. 100. Who's got 100? 50. Start the bidding at 50. £50 what? 50. How about 10? Going that low. How about 10? I'll pass it then. £10 bid here at 10. At 10. At 10, where's 20 now? At £10 at 10, where's 20? 20's bid on invaluable at 20. At £20 at 20. 30's bid at 30. At 30 now, at 30, where's 40? At 30, 40's bid on invaluable. Where's Rosebery's live? You're coming back at 50. At £40 on invaluable. Gavel's raised. At 40, if we're all sure, standing away on invaluable at 40. 903. Lot 1. That was my fault. 9803. Lot 116. Reverse glass painting there of Mecca. And lots of interest in this. I'm going to have to start straight in. I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, and the internet's at 8. £800 at 800. Runs ahead of me here. That's £800. 900 now. At 900. Looking for 950. At 900 in America. 1,000 now. At 1,000. Looking for 1,100. At 1,000. Looking for 1,100 now. At 1,000. Who's got 1,100 where? At 1,000. It's online at 1,000. Come back on Rosebery's live. At £1,000. I'm looking for 1,100. At 1,000. I look for 1,100 from you. At 1,000. Where's 1,100? At 1,000. All done then at 1,000 for sure. Fair warning now. All short at £1,000. Fair warning. Thank you, Rosebery's live. Lot 117. The Safavid border tile there. And this time I'm straight in at £400. At 400. I'm underway. At £400. At 400. Where's 20? At 400. 420 now. At 420. Thank you. At 420. At 420. At 420. 440. 460. 480. At 480. At 480 now. Who's got 500? At 480. At 480. Where's 500? At 480. All done now. 480. Fair warning. Lot 118. The Ottoman. 3 in this lot there. And I can start straight in at £20 only at 20. At 20. Low start. 20. At £20 at 20. Where's 30 now? At 20. Looking for 30. 30's bid. 40. 50. At 50 I have. At 50. At 50, where's 60? At £50 at 50. At £50. On the sale room then, Gavel's raised and selling at 50 for sure. 60 just in time. In Italy there at 60. At 60, where's 70? At £60. At 60 on Rosebery's live. At 60, where's 70? At £60. Gavel's raised. All done. Selling away at 60. Lot 119. And I start this time straight in at £30 only. At £30 at 30. At £30 at 30. Who's got 40? At £30 looking for 40 where? At £30 looking for 40. 40's bid, thank you, at 40, where's 50? At £40, who's got 50 now? At £40, at 50's bid at 50, looking for 60. At £50 on invaluable. At £50 on invaluable, I look for 60 from you. At £50, I look for 60. 60's bid at 60, where's 70? At £60, looking for 70 where? At £60, all done, selling them at 60. Fair warning, all short at 60. 70 just in time, sorry. Just in time at 70. At 70, please come back on the sale room. At 70, was just in time there. At 70, looking for 80 from you. 80's bid, who's there? Still only valuable. At £80 and selling at 80. Fair warning, all short. 80. Sorry about that, sale room. Thank you very much. Lot 120. And where we see start me at 200. Looking for 200 is bid. Straight in at £200 at 200. I'm underway at 220 now. 220, 240. At 240, looking for 260. 260 I have. At 260, 260, 280, 300. At £300 at 300. Any advance? 320 I have. 320 on the sale room. 340. At 340, where's 360? At 340, looking for 360. 360, 380 now. 400. At 400 I have. 420. 440. At 440, 460. At 460. At 460, 480, 500. At 500, who's going on? 550. At 550 in America, 600 now. At 600. At £600. Any advance? 650. 700. At 700 and holding online. At 700. 750 now. 800. At 800. 850. At 850. 900. At 900. At 900. 950. 1,000. At 1,000. 1,000. 1,100, 1,200, 1,200, 1,200. 1,300, at 1,300, 1,400, at £1,400 online on Rosebery's Live at 1,400, at 1,400, at 1,400. I'm holding at 1,400, 1,500, just in time, ahead of you on Rosebery's Live. 1,500, 1,600, at 1,600. 1,700. At 1,700 now. On the telephone at 1,700. 1,800. That's 1,800. On Rosebery's Live at 18. 1,900 on the phone. And 1,900. And 1,900 on the telephone. Come back, Rosebery's Live. 2,000 on Rosebery's Live. At 2,000. At 2,000 holding. At 2,001 for you, I'll take 2,001. At 2,001. At 2,001. At 2,001. 2,002. At £2,200. 2,300. At 2,500. Yeah, I'll take that. At 2,005. At 2,005. At 2,005, interesting bidding. At 2,005, 2,006, 2,6, 2,006. At 2,006, thank you for your bids. It was a good try there. At 2,006, we're online at 2,006 with Rosebery's Live. At 2,006, you're definitely out. At 2,006, all done. At £2,600, all sure. Thank you for your phone bidder there. It's Rosebery's Live, 22899. Lot 121, the fragment light grey schist standing figure there. And I've got interest that starts me straight in at £1,000. The inset jumps to 1,600 at £1,600. At 1,600. At 1,600. Where's 1,700? 1,700. At 1,700, that's a lot of schist for 1,700. Where's 1,800 now? At 1,700, where's 1,800? It's invaluable at 1,700. We must go on at 1,700. Where's 1,800 now? At 1,800. They agree with me on Rosebery's Live. That's 1,900 now. At 1,900, where's 2,000? At 1,900 seems great value. At 1,900, where's 2,000? Where? At 1,900, 2,000. £2,000 at 2,000 at 2,000. Is that 2,2? 2,002 bid at 2,002 at 2,002. Who's going on at 2,002? Invaluable at 2,002. Still seems great value at 2,002. Gavels raised at 2,002. Are we sure? 2,004 at 2,004 in China at 2,006 at 2,006. At 2,006 invaluable. At 2,006. At 2,600 invaluable. Come back in China. Are you there on Rosebery's Live? It still seems incredible value. At 2,006, it's invaluable. Gavels raised at £2,600. Fair warning. £873. Last 122. The 2 glass bead necklaces there, and I start straight in at £10 only at 10. At 10, low start here at 10. At 10, at 10, where's 20? At £10 I have. At 10, where's 20 now? At £10, who's got 20? 20's bid at 20, where's 30? 20 I have on the sale room. At 20, looking for 30. At £20 on the sale room, who's got 30 where? At £20 at 20. All done then at 20. Fair warning, with you on the sale room and selling at £20. Do the sale room. All done. Lot 123, the cylindrical blue glass inkwell there, and where we see this, I can start straight in at £60 only. Low start here at 60, at £60, at 60, at 60, 70 now, at 70, at £70, at 70, where's 80? At £70, at 70, who's got 80 where? At £70, at 70, where's 80? at £70. All done then at 70. Fair warning, last chance to bid at £70. Seems great value here at 70. All short now at 70. Lot 124. The stone mortar, India, a 17th century there. I can start straight in at 700. At £700 only. At 700, 750. Thank you. At 750 now. At 750. Who's got 800 where? At 750. Who's going on? At 750 only here. At 750. Who's got 800? At £750. Are we all short at 750? Lot 125. The silver inlaid spittoon and pendant box fidgery there, and I start straight in at £30 only at 30. At £30 at 30, 40, 40, where's 50? At £40 at 40, where's 50 now? At £40, who's got 50? At £40, if we're all done at 40, surely 50, where? At £40 and all done at 40, all short at 40, against you all now at 40. Lot 126. Thank you. The unframed Persian painting there. And I have to jump in well ahead of me here at 160. Thank you. On Rosbery's Live at 160. At £160 at 160. Where's 170? At 160. On Rosbery's Live at 160. 170. Thank you. 170. 180. At 180 now. 180. At 180. At 180. 190. 190. 200. 220. I have to go. At 220. I've got you there at 220. 240 now. At 240. At 240. At £240. All done and selling. Fair warning against you all. At 240. Lot 12. Yeah, brilliant. It's in at £400 at 400. At 400, 420 now. At 420. At 420, 440. At 440.